Hip Hop and R&B. We're still in the studio at Red Cafe.
Today's my birthday. I'm 21 today.
Yeah. Whatever.
Yep.
I just asked how old he is because you seem really young. You're younger than me, right? I'm 34.
Really?
Yeah.
I would have never guessed you was 34.
Oh, you're just trying to sleep with me again.
Yeah. Why are you putting out business in the
I know. Hey, I'm a slut. We just spoke to Puffy on the phone. That was interesting, huh, Craig?
Yeah, you know, he called it busy man, you know.
Last time I spoke to Puffy, I think Shine was with him.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. So, and Red Cafe just got this man right on the phone.
It's moving.
We respect you for that.
It's moving.
Red Cafe, let's go down some, things here. You had the major announcement this week that you have signed with Bad Boy.
Right.
Diddy reached out, wants to give you how much money? And how does that work with Akon? Was he upset?
No, not at all. It was something that, I kind of wanted to do as well. I just felt like them coming together, Akon being the great producer that he is today, and Diddy being a marketing genius. I think that, this is about me. I can't really get involved with everybody else, like how everybody else feels like it's really about me at the end of the day, and me wanting to do business with these guys. So, me doing it with Akon, telling Akon, this is a move that I think we should make. Akon is going to say, him being a friend of mine, he's going to say, if that's what you want to do, then I'm going to support you.
Yeah, but if you have a contract with Akon, how much money do you have to kick up to him off the Bad Boy situation?
Kick up to who?
You have to kick up money to Akon to sign with Puffy, right?
No. Well, we work it out. Everybody works it out. Everybody works it out.
Okay, all right. So but you do have to kick up money to Akon.
I don't have to.
But Puffy bought you?
Yeah. Well, we'll work it out to whereas when the funds come in, it gets directed.
Okay.
And things like that.
Divvied up in the right places.
Yeah.
And then it makes sense. Like people get paid for what they do. So, whatever the situation is, like somebody has to get paid anyway. Akon can't do everything. Because there's other people in the company structure anyway that does different things. So if I say we're going to jump in, we're going to do this deal, then, most of that will be directed towards Bad Boy or be directed towards Akon or be directed towards Shakedown.
Okay. So let me ask you about Suge Knight.
you know that was
legally, I can't talk about that no more. I got in legal trouble for that.
Okay, but you were here a couple of months ago, and you spoke to Big Reg, and you said you made some threats over the radio about Suge Knight shouldn't come and see me, and I'm going to be in New York, and yeah, we have actually a whole quote, but I mean, what I'm basically saying is.
Who said it? Like was it me? You were sure?
Yeah, you said like, oh, he don't want to come see me in New York.
Really? Oh no, I don't remember. I don't recall.
Let me ask you, when you're starting out. And maybe this is something that Craig has been wondering too. When you're starting out as a lyricist, did you ever think you'd be beefing with Suge Knight? I
don't have any beef with Suge Knight.
Are you afraid for your life beefing with Suge Knight?
No. Why would I? I mean, if you're going to be afraid, you might as well be afraid every time you walk out your house.
I feel like Suge Knight is scary. What do you think, Craig?
Really?
He has a reputation, right?
I don't think he wants to be the guy that's known to be scary. I don't think that.
I think Suge Knight lives for that.
Really?
Oh, yeah. I do.
Oh, okay.
And now you're with Puffy? Oh, God. Because there's been, feuding between them over the years?
No, I think everybody's in a great space in their life.
Get this money.
Getting money, Suge's getting money. He's good. He's in a great space in his life.
So, he just filed for bankruptcy, but okay. Okay.
Sometimes that's, people do things like that to stash the money.
Okay.
So, I mean, that might be a chess move.
So, can I just ask you, though, I know you're not really supposed to talk about it, but how did that whole thing start between Suge Knight and Akon? Or Akon's people? How did the whole thing originate? Before NBA All-Star Weekend, how did it start?
I'm not sure.
No. Was there money involved? I think there was money involved.
I don't know. I don't know. When I read the stories say a lot of different things. So I'm not sure. Me and Akon never talked about it, so I don't really know.
Was Akon concerned about his producer being allegedly robbed by Suge Knight's people? I mean, $170,000 in jewelry.
I spoke to the producer that was allegedly robbed, and he said he was good. Nothing happened. People get robbed every day.
Yeah, but not by. Dang,
see, that was a jack move right there on deck.
But not like Suge Knight's people. I mean, like.
I don't think Suge Knight don't need to rob nobody. He's getting money. He's good.
So you think he wasn't involved?
Nah, I don't think. I mean, you're innocent till you proven guilty. I don't think that he was involved.
Are you being sued by somebody right now? That's why you can't talk about it?
I'm being sued by a few people.
Are you being sued by people that are, directly involved with Suge Knight?
I don't know. I don't know people's government names, so I'm not sure.
Okay.
People usually have different names.
But it has to do with that situation?
I'm being sued by a couple people. I don't know if it might be. I don't know.
And it's for a lot of money?
Enough.
Wow. Over $1 million?
Around there.
Wow. That's a lot of money, Craig.
Win or lose, when you're being sued, you lose. It's just how much you lose. You could either, lose the actual suit, or you just lose by lawyer fees.
And that's for what? Physical abuse? Putting your hands on somebody?
Yeah, I mean, most of the time, that's what it's for.
Yeah.
When when Brooklyn comes out of you, things happen.
So you, getting back to what we were talking about, to Puffy a few minutes ago, you have been named one of the people that are going to bring back East Coast hip hop. You keep being named. Mims brought you up a couple of months ago to us. Jadakiss recently named you in the same category as Fabulous, as people that were going to help bring back New York hip hop. What do you think about the state of hip hop right now? I mean, honestly.
I just think we're missing the great producers. The great producers that brought hip hop to its peak stepped away from the game. And we might have talked about this before, but just seeing like Puffy jumping back in and him being one of the great producers that took hip hop to its heights, that's special, and that's kind of what we need. So the youngins could have the direction to make the great records that made us the #1 music at one time. You know what I mean? That's all we need.
So who are your producers that
That's Diddy, Irv Gotti, Jermaine Dupri, Track Masters.
Okay.
All the guys that made
What about Swiss Beats?
Swiss Beats.
He got the hype one on Jadakiss' album.
Swiss Beats, Kanye West, Dr. Dre. All the guys that make the great records, that get all the big money, they can still come back and make great records for the artists that might not have all the dollars to fund it, for the sake of the music. Because if not, then the music dies and nobody gets any money. You know what I mean? So that's the most important thing. We getting those guys to jump in and produce, the youngins that can keep the legacy going of hip hop.
So who's going to produce your album?
I'm gonna get all of those guys, every one of them. I talk to them now about it. So Swiss Beats, me and Swiss working on records now. Kanye, when I catch up to him, Kanye will be involved. Like, I run up on all of them. I don't have an ego as far as the music is concerned. So I'm running up on them. Yo, I need one. We're good. So
do you think now that you're involved with Puffy that you have the manpower that you need to have a successful album?
Absolutely, because I got the hustle and I always needed the guys with the muscle. Can somebody please? The guy with the muscle, and now we have that in Diddy. Like, we always had that, record companies, but now you got somebody that understands and that believes. And they believe in today's music, it's all about a record. And for we're dealing with somebody like Diddy, it's not about a record.
Right.
It's about building the artist. So that's mostly important for me.
Okay.
It ain't about a record for me. Red Cafe is an artist. It's about Red Cafe. It's not about the record.
Okay. I think that you actually struck gold with this situation. I think that you're going to be really good with this situation. I mean, I felt happy for you. Because I've seen how hard you struggled over the years, Red Cafe. Like, I've seen it. Right. I've known it, and we've been, like, I think I said that in L.A., too, in February at the Grammys. Like, we've been waiting. Right. So, can I ask you a question? Have you wanted to give up in the past?
Yeah, I gave up about 80 times.
You're like, I'm not going to do it. What were you going to do if you gave up hip-hop? What were you going to do?
I do, I just love it, so I just keep doing it. I mean, I make money other ways, so I was always good financially. I'm cool. But, you love it. If you love it, you're going to do it anyway. On my off day, in my sleep, I wake up with records in my head, so